Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers Studio Series 68, almost got confused and said 86. Deluxe class, Leadfoot, based on his appearance in the Dark of the Moon movie, and also, this guy is technically a Target exclusive, which I don't really like, but what do you do when there's a giant Target logo on his big belly? Now, the thing is that Leadfoot has had a couple of figures before this one during the Darker Moon days. Number one is the Human Alliance figure that isn't really that good, as people will say. And also, there was that other one, that Deluxe class figure that the world didn't really get, except for a couple of people, which was very weird. It's the same with Q and Soundwave. But that one also people didn't really like, so let's be honest here, the one who was in need of like a redo the most out of the trilogy of wreckers was Leadfoot himself. And have they done a good job? I will say, yeah, pretty much. I very much like this figure. So, let's take a look at this fat man himself. So, starting off with his beautiful looking head sculpt with his beard and his goggles. Ooh, he's looking good. Then also you got these two window pieces right here to form his boobies and the big belly that he actually has. Because the other figures, they kind of didn't really do the belly correctly. I'm happy to say that this guy very much does do the belly correctly. We also have some nice details here on the arms, the big hands. They always feel a bit too big, if I do say so myself. And then you have the big stubby legs as well, and it kind of looks like he has some thrusters here on the back if he wants to fly. This is what he looks like from the back. Overall, pretty clean back, but he is a very good looking guy. If I were to say that people were going to complain about him, I would say that there's potentially some hollowness in here if about a complaint. However, I don't really care about that as much. But Leadfoot is not all you get, because you also get his buddy that never appeared in the movie, so I don't know why he was included in Studio Series, Steeljaw, which is not the Steeljaw from the Age of Extinction movie, the dogs that Lockdown had. This is a Steeljaw that was supposed to appear in Dark of the Moon that just never appeared. So it's kind of weird that he is included with Leadfoot in Studio Series, because Studio Series is all about what appeared in the movie in kind of as much accurate as we can make it for this kind of price point kind of thing. However, it's never appeared, so it's kind of weird that he has it. But let's just take a look at the Steeljaw himself. So we got the nice little like engine things here on the back, because I think that the Steeljaw was initially supposed to form some kind of like an engine block or something like that. That was what he was supposed to transform into. By the way, this thing, no articulation. It's just a statue basically. But we got the nice friendly dog head right here at the front, the big teeth going all the way around. You also have some I don't know, some nice dog legs, I guess. Here he is from the back, and there you go. But yeah, it's nice that he comes with Steeljaw, even though Steeljaw did not really appear in the movie, so it is kind of strange. However, what is a wrecker if not for some weapons? Let's get you out of here, and let's look at the arsenal that he comes with. Starting off, he comes with missile launchers right here, as you can see. If I get any closer, the camera will go out of focus. And where do you store that on this fat man? Well, right here on the side, there is a tab, and then in the inside here, you have two slots right there. One of them is for the tab. I always forget which one, and I always have the wrong one, because otherwise it won't fit. Let's see, I think I picked the bottom one. Like so, man, what a struggle that was. It is not a fun thing to attach, because for some reason, it barely wants to work. I put him right there. And next up, move you out of the way once again, we have some, oh wait, not you, guns with a long sleeve of ammo, as you can see. And these guns, they will store on the pegs right here on the arms, as you can see. So you just take it and just plug it onto the arms. And cry when that happens. There you go. He's got the guns on his arms, and he's only got one gun left. I'll move you out of the way so we can look at this beautiful gun that we have right here. I'll just put it on the glove and hopefully turn it around so you guys can see that there's actually some kind of scope here on the side as well. Very nice looking, and this thing goes on the shoulder of this guy. So yes, he is actually not going to be holding any gun at all. Also, these two are on wrong. I'll fix it later, but this one only wants to stay when it's up like that. So, but yeah, here we have Leadfoot with all of his guns attached, all of the weaponry. He is ready to just slaughter a family of Decepticons. Absolutely, just rip their heads off. So let's get these weapons out of the way so we can get fully into the articulation segment that we do next. So for articulation segment, his head can rotate all the way around. There is enough space for his head to go all the way around. Then his arms can also rotate all the way around on the ball joint that you can see up here, and also an in and out as well. We have a swivel thanks to the mushroom peg in here, and they bend at the elbow, and then also his hands can go in for transformation purposes, but you can potentially use it for articulation as well. Then his waist, as you can see with this fat man, he doesn't really have any. So his legs can go forward about that far until the belly stops it, and backwards about that far until the thrusters, I guess, I don't know, stop it. Yeah, but much walking this fat man ain't gonna do. Then we got some in and out movement as well. And we have a swivel down here, a bend at the knee that goes actually pretty far, and then his feet can go up and down kind of, but that's also mainly for transformation. So he has some articulation that the people would want. So then, the next segment, of course, would be size comparison segment. However, I have a little bit of a small announcement here. There's not much for size comparison. I brought out Studio Series Roadbuster and Topspin, and that's it. Because of the fact that I don't have a lot of time until the end of the year. I'm recording this in the last week that I have, the last couple of days that I have. And I need to get this out, but I don't have a lot of time, so I thought I'd bring out just the boys, and that's it. So let's move him a bit back for size comparison, and I'll keep you in the middle because of the fact that there's only two guys. So here we got him with the boys, the Studio Series Wreckers from Darker the Moon. And man, do they look good. They look very good. I am very happy to own them all. Now, I owned Leadfoot for a very long time, and this year I got Roadbuster and Topspin. And to be honest, Leadfoot also looked good with the Darker the Moon, Roadbuster, and Topspin, but this is just on another level. And no, I'm not gonna bring those guys out. But they do look very, very good. They look like a really good team. So I'm gonna get these guys out of here. Bring Leadfoot a bit in closer, and let's get into that transformation. Alright, so let's get this guy into car mode. So starting off, what you want to do is you want to kind of like fold the arms out of the way so you get a good grip on this chest piece here. Rotate it all the way out, and then afterwards rotate this piece here out as well a bit so that you can put the heads, nope, not yet, put the head in, and then rotate these pieces around so that you can rotate this whole thing around, and then also rotate this in to kind of like keep this all together. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate this out and all the way out, like this piece as well. Then rotate this until it sits like that. And then rotate this down and in. There you go. Rotate this down and in like so. After that, what you want to do is you want to take the legs here, and as you can see, there's a hinge in here. So what you want to do is you want to make him slightly taller. Yeah, there you go. After that, rotate these around. Rotate this around. Also, lift up the toes as well. Tab the back pieces here together. Rotate this up and out. As you can see, there's like a it extends on here, so just want to rotate this out, and then you have two tabs on the sides here that are gonna slide in there and in there. So you want to basically, once again, okay, maybe not tab these two together yet, but rotate this down. Next up, what you want to do is you want to rotate the arm around like until it sits like so. Also, fold in the big hand, and then rotate the arm around until it sits like this, in this position. Then from there, what you want to do is you want to rotate the arm in, get it under here, do the same thing on the other side, as always with Transformers figures, but rotate this in as well. And then you want to get this tabby here that's sticking out from in here, in there. So what you want to do is you want to just hook this, oh come on, hook this around here and in there. Do the same thing on the other side, so hook this around this tab at the front here and also in the back, and then tab the back end here together as well. And, well, he's a wrecker, so we're not done yet. So what you want to do next up is you want to take this gun here that was on his shoulder and plug it on the top here. Then what you want to do is you want to take the miniguns here and just tab them in on the tabs here, like so. You can also rotate it around if you want to. I always just have the ammo pack just down. And then for the finishing touch, we got these two things left. And what you want to do with these two is on the sides here, you have a tab slot connection, and I kind of need to see how this attaches to itself. There you go, there's one side. And then here's another side. And here we have Leadfoot in his NASCAR mode. Wow, this is a big improvement over that Human Alliance figure. Because this one is actually the weird car that he was in Dark of the Moon. And you can say whatever you want about the Bayverse, but no matter how you look at it, this looks really cool. I mean, come on, dude. Look at how cool this looks. I love it so much. It is so insane that I love it. So let's get close in here on the details. So starting off, we got the big Target logo here up front. We also have a bunch of details here at the front. The headlights as well, which sometimes kind of gets forgotten about. We got Impala on here. We got the vents on the front here. And then on the side here, we have the number 42. We got the NASCAR logo right here. We got some silver and some other color, whose color I do not know, on the side here. And then on the back here, this is what he looks like from the back. A bit plain, if I do say so myself as well. And then also you got the exhaust here on the side as well. And you got the nice little wreckers, ultra wreckers on the car wheels that the other ones have as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in their reviews, but I will say this, it wasn't planned, but I don't have Legacy United Wave 4 yet, so yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get them, so I'm just gonna make this guy the review of the 26th of December, I think. I don't know, I'm recording this on the 18th, so I have no idea. But I also love the turbines here at the top as well. This thing just looks very insane, and then all the guns as well. Very nice, very nice. So, next up is the Steeljaw, and I don't really see a part of integration. I have looked online for some help, but I haven't really seen anything about the integration. I mean, he has two, like, tabs on the back here, but I don't really see any slots that it can really tab into, because those two slots are, like, too far apart. And at the front here, there's nothing either. So, I don't know. He can stand on top. There you go. That's the integration with Steeljaw as well. So, very nice. So, let's get Steeljaw out of here, so we can get into SAS comparisons. So, let's bring in the boys. So, here we have Leadfoot with Topspin and Roadbuster. And my goodness, do they look very insane and very cool as well. I'm a big fan of owning these guys, even though I don't really like. I mean, my favorite is Leadfoot of this set. I will say that right now, because I don't like you, because I still can't really figure out how this is supposed to tab. Because it's supposed to tab in, but it's like, for me, it never really wants to work, so you are kind of weird. But you're like this. There you go. And then, you know, you are also a bit more of an annoyance, but Leadfoot is overall the best one out of the three. I love Leadfoot a lot. I think he's a great figure. But this is what they look like together. So let's bring Leadfoot in here closer so we can get into that reverse transformation. So, for reverse transformation, starting off, what you want to do is you want to take off all of his weapons, because we don't need any of these in these places. Kind of. I mean, we do, but not yet. So, what you want to start off with is the very simple thing of just undoing the legs from everywhere. Seems like the best option to go with. Come on. There you go. It's a little bit difficult, more difficult than I thought, but untap the legs like so. Rotate the arms all the way out like so to get them out of the way. Then, with the legs, what you want to do is you want to rotate this down and then fold out the toe and also the foot as well, like so. Then you want to take the leg joint and rotate it off. No. Oops. Rotate it up and then bend it right there. So just rotate this up and bend it like so. So that he is a bit shorter, which is good. And then I guess you can rotate this forward because we don't really need that. Then rotate out the hand. 1 and 2. And rotate this with this as well to kind of like get this aligned like so. Rotate this as well. And there you go. Then what you want to do is you want to come in here and open up this front piece. Then you want to take this piece here and lift it out a bit to get a bit more clearance so that you can rotate the head around. And then once it is far enough, you want to open up these pieces and rotate the head out like so. Then what you want to do is you want to undo this, just pull down on this. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate this piece around as well, and then you want to rotate this fully down, and then over here you got 2 tabs that are going to slide into these 2 slots. So you want to rotate this backwards and then just align the tab with the slot, and there you go. There is little old Leadfoot back in his robot mode, even though this untapped just now, which is a bit of an annoyance, but sometimes annoying things can indeed happen. Then after that, what you want to do is you want to just get him standing. And here we have Leadfoot back in his robot mode. So, final thoughts on Leadfoot. What do I think of him? Well, I like him. I think he's a great guy. The only issue that I personally always have had with this figure is attaching the weapons, which is why this is the thumbnail photo, because I don't want to put him in a dynamic pose and have the these 2 rocket pieces here on the inside kind of like fall off again. Overall, I think he's great. I think he is the best of the wreckers, and I like him very, very much. However, I would not recommend him for aftermarket prices, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend even the best of Studio Series figures for aftermarket prices. I mean, the Studio Series aftermarket is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So thankfully, I personally was smart enough to pick this guy up because I didn't have a Leadfoot in my collection. I picked this guy up before I started my renaissance into Transformers collecting, which I think started in 2023, when I collected a bunch of Studio Series figures. And I have basically completed the line outside of a couple of drones that I don't really care about, like KSI Sentry, KSI Boss, and that kind of stuff. And also, this guy is a Target exclusive, which means he's gonna fetch so much more than his wrecker buddies, sadly enough, on the aftermarket. So, good luck getting yourself a Leadfoot if you haven't gotten one already and you want one. But would I recommend him if you can find him for deluxe class price point? Oh my god, absolutely. He is a fun little guy with a little dog friend. And who doesn't like dogs? Alright, only the most horrible humans don't like dogs. Okay? So, with that being said, that has been my review of Transformers Studio Series number 68. So close, one away. Deluxe class Dark of the Moon Leadfoot. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!